guys, thanks for joining us on this beautiful spring day. And the day has finally come that I am bringing the chickens down here to the vegetable garden. It's one of my favorite things to do with the chicken tractors, and I'll just show you guys a little bit of what's going on. Okay, this is our fall and winter vegetable garden, and you see it is quite overrun by weeds and plants that are bolting. And so I'm going to put the chickens to work for me rather than pulling out all these weeds by myself or with Rose and the kids' help. We're going to let the chickens do the job. They're going to do a good job clearing it up. And you see, I've already got a couple of the tractors already down here. I went ahead and moved. And you see they're just going to town already. I haven't fed them their pellets yet. I'm letting them get a good full crop of all these weeds and plants. The only thing you need to make sure you do is harvest anything that you want to keep before you put the chickens on it, because they will eat it. We're gonna skip this row with the red Russian kale for now because it's still pretty good. We can still get a decent harvest off of it. So we'll do that one last after we harvest. But these other beds, they had some other plants in them. We're gonna go ahead and let the chickens just eat it up. So there were a couple of these little Napa cabbages I don't want the chickens to have. I'm not sure what we'll use them for yet. We might make a kimchi, or we have a taco night coming up and we could use little cabbage leaves instead of lettuce. But yeah, just anything you don't want the chickens to eat, go ahead and get it out of their way because they will eat it. Now, the chickens are going to be headed down this way. Before they get down here, I found some really nice looking big heads of cabbage that we'll want to take care of those before they make it down this far. There's also some really nice looking kale. That looks really good. I think we might harvest that pretty soon because I really love eating kale, and I would rather eat that than the chickens. Now the stuff that's bolting, they can have that all they want. All this stuff, yeah, we're gonna let the birds take care of that. But anything that is salvageable from this fall and winter garden is going to make some really good meals for our family. And the chickens are going to do a really good job cleaning out these beds and making room for us to plant our spring and summer vegetable garden. Alright, well, I'd say we have some really happy chickens today. They are going to town on this garden. They've got everything to eat that we won't eat. The weeds, the plants that are bolting, the leaves off of the plants that I've cleaned up that were buggy. They've got all that to eat. They've got this beautiful, beautiful area to hang out and just enjoy themselves. Not to mention that view. That's a pretty good view. I don't know about y'all, but I'd be pretty darn happy if I was a chicken to be hanging out down here. I just want you guys to check out the wonderful harvest I was able to get today. And these were all things that were in the garden still, that were still plenty good. Look at that kale, y'all. That is a lot of kale, and we are going to enjoy every last bit of it. And in here, we've got cabbage, some Napa cabbage, and I don't know what kind the big kind's called, you know, just regular cabbage. We've got all our eggs from today. Pretty good score for us, I would say. Worked out in the chickens' favor. They've got this whole garden that they get to clean up for us. And it's gonna be really good for everybody.